Good morning, YouTube. Your man George Page coming to you live on YouTube. Where I saw this on a website I follow, womensboxing.com, where in which the fight between Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano has been canceled. Well, from what I heard and what I saw is that the issue went to about pay. As you know, Eddie Hearn, who manages Taylor, wanted to have the fight in the UK. But the cost of going to UK was too much for Amanda Serrano, and they didn't want to, you know, pretty much raise up her price. You got to think about it. You're going to go fight someplace, especially on the other side of the world. It takes money. You probably got to stay there for the next few months or so, depending on how you want to do it. Or it's just that mostly it was disagreement about, you know, the pay. That's what it was about how much, she get out of the fight. So they decided to cancel the fight. To me, it was just, come on, man. Eddie Hearn, he's just a calm man. We know this man. He's like, what if Bob Arum and Danny White had a baby? I mean, and he looks like a reject from a Don Johnson contest, or Jordan McMichael look-alike that didn't know how to sing. But the fact was this was supposed to be a big mega fight for women's boxing. Amanda Serrano has a great record, and she is, just been around for a long time. Her sister, Laura Serrano, she's a champion. She fought for many years. And Katie Taylor is, the top fighter in the UK, and probably right now in women's boxing next to Clarissa Shield and Cecilia Brækhus. This would have been a mega fight. But the thing is that it's just about an issue about money. Now, this happened years ago with the fight between there could have been a fight between Ann Wolfe and Layla Ali. The thing was, Ali thinks that they're supposed to pay at least $5 million. But yeah, man, women's boxing back then, especially that was the tail in the '90s, early 2000s, wasn't really that popular per se, and at least I think 2 million would have done it. But some people just be so greedy, they want more than they're actually gonna get. But anyway, what's gonna happen? Well, there's a possible future rematch between former women's WBC lightweight champion Delphine Persoon. Now, as you know, last year, Persoon and Taylor fought to a split decision. And some still believe that Taylor lost that fight. And I've seen some clips of that fight, and I think she did. I mean, Persoon was pretty put a whack it on her, but because I think Taylor has so much a popular, fan base. I think she had the popularity vote behind her over Persoon that they gave her the win. But with a split decision, it could go either way. But still, I think a lot of people feel that most definitely that Delphine Persoon won. So there's a possible that Persoon Taylor 2 coming in August. And I think this time around, I can see Persoon probably taking this fight. But I think Amanda Serrano would have really have beaten Katie Taylor. And the thing is, they could have had the fight in the United States. Come on, like this is one thing I said in a video before that Katie Taylor trains and fights in Connecticut. She trains in Connecticut, and you train here in the United States. So why has to go all the way to the UK and fight? You could have had the fight in Atlantic City, or like Amanda Serrano, she fought Heather Hardy last year at Madison Square Garden, or Vegas. I think Vegas now with the protections they got, especially you have the UFC fighting there. But I think Amanda Serrano should really focus her career on MMA. She's been doing pretty good as an MMA fighter. Her records I think is pretty all right. I can see her, with knowing Dana White, he ain't gonna pick her up. I see her maybe she should go to LFA, work there for a while, and maybe see if she can get on with Bellator. I think one thing, like I said, her age, she's like in a good part of her mid-30s. Dana, he loves young prospects. As you know, he just picked up 2 young up-and-coming UFC fighters as Kay Hansen and Miranda Maverick. But I will talk about Miranda in my next video. But like I said, this is a possible Persoon versus Taylor 2. It probably be one of the best women's fights coming around since the last fight. And as we know, women's boxing still is seen as this sideshow by hardcore boxing fans. But these women are serious. I think the women fight with their hearts, and they know they're not going to get as much money compared to guys like a Canelo or Money Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao or any other male fighter. Even more bottom list kind of guys still make more money than some of the top shelf women. And that's a sad thing. I mean, and then there's also the debate about that extra minute. Women should have a full 3 rounds. Because I think that sometimes can make the difference between winning and losing. That just sometimes some fighters don't even have the stamina to go 3 rounds, but then there's those that do. And those that had that stamina probably can really win a lot of fights. But like I said, there's possible Persoon Taylor 2 might be coming like around August. I think it's the 15th approximately, whatever they get contract for, because it's easy for Persoon because she lives over in Europe, just like Katie Taylor. Well, technically, Taylor lives and works here in the United States, but it wouldn't be hard for her to get from where she's going to England, and that's just here or there. This is Man George Page. Like, subscribe. Don't like, subscribe. I'm out.